There comes a moment in every life when silence becomes unbearable. When the dreams you've carried for years start to feel heavier than the fear that kept them hidden. You look at your life, at the days slipping through your fingers, and something inside you whispers, almost trembling, if not now, when? But you ignore it. You wait. You wait for the perfect moment, the perfect timing, the perfect version of yourself. And slowly, the days stack into years, and the life you were meant to live stands quietly in the distance, watching you hesitate. This message is for the person who has talked themselves out of greatness more times than they can count. For the one who keeps telling themselves they'll start when they feel ready. When it feels safe. When the circumstances finally align. But life does not reward the one who waits for permission, it rewards the one who moves, trembling and uncertain, but moves anyway. This message matters because waiting has cost you enough. And the truth you already know deep inside, yet rarely admit, is that the perfect moment you are waiting for does not exist. Think back to a dream you once had, one that kept you awake at night, one that made you feel alive simply imagining it. Maybe it was a career you wanted to pursue, a person you wanted to love, a skill you wanted to learn, a life you wanted to build. And yet, every time you took a step toward it, fear sharpened its voice. Not now, it would say. You're not ready. You're not good enough yet. Maybe later. When things calm down. When you're stronger. When you're smarter. When you're more confident. So you waited. And waited. And somewhere along the line, you convinced yourself that waiting was the responsible thing to do. The safe thing. The logical thing. But deep inside, you know the truth. Waiting became the easiest way to avoid the discomfort of trying. We all carry this conflict, the version of ourselves we want to be, wrestling with the version we have become. And between them lies the space where our life is decided. Not by talent. Not by fate. But by the simple, terrifying choice to act. The perfect moment is a myth crafted by fear. It promises certainty, but delivers nothing. It keeps you planning, but never beginning. It convinces you that preparation is progress, even when you are hiding inside it. But life doesn't unfold in perfect lines. It unfolds in chaos, in unpredictability, in moments that feel too small or too messy to matter. Yet these are the moments, imperfect, inconvenient, uncomfortable, where your destiny is shaped. Think about the people you admire. The ones who built something extraordinary, who transformed their lives, who dared to step into the unknown. None of them began when everything was perfect. They began when they were scared. They began when they had doubts. They began when they felt unprepared. What made them different was not certainty. It was the decision to stop waiting for certainty. And that decision changed everything. There comes a day when you realize the cost of waiting is greater than the fear of starting. A day when you recognize that the version of you who keeps hesitating is slowly suffocating the version of you who wants to live. Maybe that day is today. Maybe this is the moment when something in you breaks open, when you understand that your life will not change because you hoped it would. It will change because you finally stepped forward, imperfect and unsure, but willing. The truth that hits hardest is this: nothing new can enter your life until you make space for it. And space is created not by waiting, but by doing. By trying. By beginning. So stop waiting. Stop telling yourself the lie that tomorrow will feel different. That the fear will shrink. That the path will clear. It won't. But you will. You will grow by stepping into the unknown. You will become stronger by starting before you feel ready. You will find clarity by taking action, not by imagining it. Your future is not built by perfect moments. It is built by imperfect ones, small acts of courage, small steps into uncertainty, repeated until momentum becomes transformation. And when you look back, years from now, you won't remember how afraid you were. You won't remember the doubts. You'll remember that this was the moment you finally chose to live. This was the moment you stopped waiting. This was the moment everything changed. The perfect moment isn't coming. You are the moment. And the world is waiting for you to begin.